Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to Paralives again we're here. And hi Shadow, hi. How are you doing today? I hope everyone is having a lovely day. And we're going to try something new today. Probably going to start in town. I don't know. Don't really need the tutorial. Shadow says a lot of work, but I can do it all. You can do it all. You're very strong and very talented, and I believe in you. Have a wonderful game time. Thank you, Shadow. Have a wonderful work day. I hope your boss goes away. So yeah, we're going to be trying something new today, which is making some paras in Create a Para. I have made one para in the past. Didn't spend too much time there because I was kind of worried that it was not going to be interesting. But some people told me that I can take my time. So today I decided to do what I, in general, used to like to do when I used to play The Sims, and that is create some existing characters that I like, for example, anime characters, and make them in the game. You read my messages so fast, I'm shocked. I have a good connection today, and maybe the latency is different? I don't know, but I'm glad that I can read them fast. Plus you're the first one here. That's a privilege. Just joking. Yeah, how was your weekend? How was everybody's weekend? What did you guys do? It's very hot again. This summer is kind of shocking to me, to be honest. And it's very hot. We had our nephew over this weekend, and he's a lovely boy, and I always enjoy seeing him and watching him grow because we don't see them very often. But when we do, it's kind of fun. And I love the fact that he tells me some memes. Because these days I don't really spend a lot of time, like, you know, on social media that have memes. I don't know how to say that, but I don't really know the memes, especially the kids' memes. And he kind of keeps me in the loop of different things that people do, kids do specifically, and it's kind of fun, yeah. This week, this week will be a full of sun attack. I think we're going to have some rains. At least that's what I saw on the forecast, and I'm really hoping for that because it would be a nice break. Not the storm that we went through, but just in general, a nice little rain would be nice. And also, I wanted to complain. We have, you know, this kind of fountain where you can like run around and splash, splish, splosh, and everything. It was closed. It was Sunday morning, and we went for a walk, and I was really hoping to splash my nephew, but it was closed. Not closed, it was just not working. I was so disappointed. I was really looking forward to it. I don't know why it didn't work, but it didn't. But anyway, we are doing the Sailor Moon characters today. I'm super excited. That's a segment. We're doing Sailor Moon characters. I'm really excited for that because that's technically the first anime that I watched, but I was like 2 or 3, so I didn't remember much. Then I rewatched it when I was a teen. We watched it with my mom, actually. It was super fun. And here we are now. So they will be forever my favorite characters. I genuinely love them really, really much. And all of them are different. All of them are unique. Their own peculiarities, their own characters, strong points and weak points, and they love their friendship. So, yeah, we're doing the Sailor Moon characters. I'm so excited you're called 𝘭𝘪𝘧𝘦. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I think they're going to be teens. Because that makes sense to me. And honestly, I didn't spend too much time in, I have already mentioned, in creating a para. So I don't know how it's going to go. But I'll do my best. And obviously we're going to try to start with Usagi, who is the main protagonist. And this is the first thing that I kind of don't know how I'm gonna do, because technically they are Japanese, but also I feel like they don't really look Japanese. I'm sorry if that's a weird statement, but a lot of them have like different kinds of styles, like hairstyles and eye colors and hair texture, because Makoto has wavy hair. I don't know how common it is, I'm sorry if I'm completely misinterpreting that and being stereotypical. Don't mean to do that. But as much as I know, they don't really look. So I think I'm gonna go with the vibes that are given me, not with like the... So I'm gonna mix the fantasy and the real life, and we'll see how it goes. I have no idea. We're going to start with skin color. That looks like a nice color. And faces. So Usagi has blue eyes. Maybe we could do even a custom blue. Hey Drake, how are you doing? Like she has very blue eyes, obviously. Actually, if we compare her and me, I don't know. Let me look it up. Yeah, they do seem to have like either approximately the same color or the same eye color, so I'm gonna go with very blue for both of them. We'll see how it goes. I did compile quite some references, to be honest, because I really wanted it to look nice. Don't think we're going to match with her hair color because she's going to be very blonde. I'm not sure how that would look. And also they all have pretty thin eyebrows. Don't really have that here. Oh, actually, this looks nice if you like. Jay says she had kind of small blue eyes, glassy curly hair. Are you talking about me? I think I make up. No, that's not Usagi. You're mixing it up with someone else. I have a problem with... I don't have any mods installed. I don't have any custom content. I have a problem with eyelashes in this game. I don't really like any of them. I don't know, some of them are too much and some of them are not enough. I think we're going to go with something like that. Medium eyebrows, glasses. I'm not going to create myself. Please not today. Actually, I think I've mentioned that before, that I don't really I didn't used to create myself like ever when I was playing like The Sims and other things like that. I like creating characters and stuff, but I never really created myself. I don't know, like I think maybe my logic was that I have myself in real life. Why would I create myself in another game? I don't know. No, I don't know about that. I think it's going to be a bit higher than that. I'm gonna go with presets for now, and then we will change that. So typical 90s anime, they don't really have big mouths. So I feel like something like that would work. She looks nothing like herself for now. We're going to fix that, don't worry. When I play The Sims, it's about an alternative life. Sorry, cannot read right now. Alternate life of mine. So I make the character look like me at that time. It makes sense, and I've heard a lot of people do that actually. Like they create themselves and they put themselves through some situations that they either cannot experience in real life or don't want to experience in real life, which also is valid, because that's what games are for. You can experiment, you can do different crazy things that you wouldn't do in real life. But I don't know, for some reason that's not me. And I genuinely have nothing against that kind of approach, but maybe I just live through different characters. That's why I do that. So Saki is very energetic, I feel like. She doesn't have tired eyes. Definitely not her. I think whether I like it or not, I'm gonna kind of make them look anime. Don't think I can help that. Let's do more of an arch in the eyebrow. Do they have arch brows or more like straight brows? Don't remember. More of an arch, I feel like, yeah. Okay. And can we just do something like this? What if I had kids with my high school girlfriend? Yeah, why not? To each their own. How are you doing, Dre? How's your weekend? They typically have small noses. I don't want to make them like super tiny because that would probably look alright, but not very realistic. I'm kind of trying at least to combine both. Stylized realism, that's what I'm going for. And I really like Usagi. She has, and I also like the fact that she has her flaws. And that's what makes her even more likable to me. Because not only can you relate to her, you can also just like see her as a human, as a person. So when she first got her powers, she was very scared. And yeah, obviously you would be scared. You have to fight some evil things. You would not be chill. Okay, we have to fix the cheeks, I feel like. That is a bit... I don't know. I don't know if people have that in real life. I'm sorry if that is insensitive. I don't feel like you would. Like, you can obviously have plump cheeks. I have quite plump cheeks. But I feel like you wouldn't have this, like, gap here. Maybe you would. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit insensitive. I don't mean to. For sure. But it's just like... How do I fix that? Is it the cheeks? Okay, kind of. Okay. That's not it though. We need to fix this particular thing. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Maybe we cannot fix that actually. It just doesn't look right to me. So we're going to... What are we moving back and forth? Ah, we're just making... So they also have very pointy chins. Kind of like that. We're not gonna do that necessarily, but I'm like, I think we have to leave the cheeks alone. I don't know what to do. But oh, okay, well, this is a bit better. Okay, so that's basically her cheekbones. I don't think they have like super pronounced cheekbones, but okay, this looks fine. Sorry, I missed some messages. I'm sorry. Trey said you could try living a life like an unattractive person. It's so pretty. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the jokes too. Hi Emily. Hi, how are you doing? How's your weekend? Now her cheeks are too plump. Jawline. Hit the default. No, I'm not gonna hit the default button. I'm sorry I missed some messages. Sorry, I will try not to get too carried away creating character. I also feel like we could do a little bit of softer chin line. I know she looks like she's pouting right now. That's just her mouth. So I feel like a typical anime profile goes kind of like from the nose and down, kind of like a curved line. I don't know why I'm showing it on myself. Also, I feel like we could go with a bit smaller ears. The lips are not right now. Hanging out with a friend, watching some TV and gossiping. Ooh, okay. Okay, I hope you have fun with your friend. Have a good time. Looks okay. Okay, gotcha. Thanks. It's a very fun way of customizing things. I just want it to be a bit like this. I know, she looks very cutesy, and that's what she is, but also I feel like she is a bit more like energetic. Oh, that's depth. Okay, oops. She's more of like an energetic type of girl, and she kind of looks that. Doesn't mean that she like does sport, because I don't think she does, if I'm not mistaken. She tried to, because she was concerned about her weight, but can I do mouth width? That size? Maybe that's it. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's a bit better. Need a better haircut. Oh, we'll get to that for sure. Something crazy. That's a really pretty face. Thank you. She is really pretty. Like she works out. She doesn't. They have a character called Makoto, and she does some kind of martial arts. I don't remember, sorry, but she does that. But I don't think any of the other girls canonically like work out in a way. Like she fights evil, but that's about it. Okay, so speaking of the hair, we obviously have this, which is probably the closest to what she had in the show. But I think we also have a more toned down version. And that probably suits us better. And also, we have to decide on the hair color. Because in the show she has very, very yellow hair. Which is like, this is blonde, right? This looks cute. So we could go more platinum. Or we could try to go more yellow. I don't know, let me try that. I don't think it's gonna look right though. We would basically have... Actually, it doesn't look bad. Except we would do like that. Maybe not. If we do this, this is too bright, but I feel like this is looking alright. Like this color in this little thing is not the prettiest, but it looks different on her. So, I don't know. Are you home? If I had to choose between the two, I would definitely do the latter. But hi Rio, how's it going? Nice cover. Thank you, thank you. I have a thumbnail on YouTube. 𝘭𝘪𝘧𝘦. What do you think? Does she look similar? I feel like she looks cute. We just change her roots. I don't know why the colors are kind of like different. Like they definitely look brighter on the person than they do here. I don't know. So we have this like more of a yellow kind of blonde, or we have this more like neutral kind of thing. Try a light blonde. We could do that, but I feel like she would look like she's glowing. Let me duplicate that, because what is that? She's like Rapunzel when her hair glows when she sings. We could do Rapunzel next time. But yeah, I don't know why it's doing like that, but we could kind of like do something like this. What do you think? Like platinum blonde. We have kind of something like that with this. This kind of looks platinum, but it also doesn't look like her character because she has very, very yellow hair. And I know that it's an exaggeration, but I kind of want to keep the look. So if we do something like this, maybe, and the roots also lighter. Maybe that makes sense. Judging by her skin tone, she might look better with darker hair. That's not what she's doing. Have you watched Sailor Moon, by the way? Oh yeah, she does look good with dark hair. That's not her look though. Also in the show, like I'm looking at the picture right now, she's very white. She doesn't have this like blush or anything like that. I don't know if we could achieve that look. Maybe that's better, but then she kind of blends in with her skin, with her hair. Maybe if we don't do the blush. Kind of looks more like her, honestly. She looks very pale that way. Maybe we could do a little bit of blush. Maybe something like that. Yeah, we definitely need something different for the hair. Beth says, interesting idea, I'll come back later. Now I need to go. Okay, have fun. Thank you, thank you. Which sailor is she? Usagi. I started with the main character, basically. I feel like that's too pale now. Yeah, let's go back. At least like that. I think she was... I don't remember which color I chose, but let's keep it like that. I don't like the hair. I feel like it blends in with her skin tone. This doesn't look too bad. Again, that's not her look. Maybe a bit brighter color, but not too bright. I don't know, this is the kind of thing that's really hard for me to like choose between a more realistic and a more like, we still want her to look like her, obviously. I feel like that's not too bad. Let me know what you think. And for now, I'm going to move on. Going with the bright yellow hair, maybe more tan skin tone, but she's very white in the show. I think they all are. At least the main 5 girls. I feel like that's a nice balance. What do you think? I mean, between the yellowness of her original hair and the natural kind of thing. Also, I don't think she wears makeup. I don't think she does. I don't know, there is like an eyeliner or anything like that. I think we're not going to do makeup. Okay. We also need to do the body. Oh, I don't like doing that. Maybe we could do... Like, I don't know, I feel kind of weird about that because she's a teenager. Obviously it's anime and we all know what anime girls look like. And also she's a teenager. I don't want to mess with her like body too much. So don't like any of the presets. I don't know, let's do the basic one, and I'm not gonna do anything else. Sometimes her skin is more tan or more pale, her face kind of reddish. Bob asks, have you done Sailor Jupiter yet? That's my favorite one, mostly because green. Is green your favorite color? Hi, Bob. No, I'm just starting. I'm going to go with the order of how they appeared in the show. So she's going to be the fourth one. So sorry, haven't gotten to that yet. So her face is kind of reddish. I know, but if I make her like one tone of the face, she is going to be very like flat. Although, well, this one is a bit like less blush. That looks alright. Let me dress her and then we'll see. Maybe that's just the turtleneck that's doing her disservice. Okay, so for outfits, we're probably going to do like obviously the sailor outfit, and I also want to do some casual ones like her school uniform and one casual outfit that she wears in the show. We could try to experiment with the different tops and not go for this one because this is also kind of cartoonish, but also that's kind of what they're wearing. Very similar at least. But we don't have any. Oh, we could look for blouses. If we do that, that doesn't really register as their suit, so we'll probably go for the one that's there. Outer layers? Oh. Do we have costume bottoms? Okay, that's not it. Okay. Oh, we have this one. Okay, I like this one better because it covers up her belly. And that's the only one actually that covers up her belly. Yeah, the blush seems out of place. It kinda is. I see where you're coming from. I just feel like if we get rid of the blush completely, she's going to be too pale. Like, let me try that. So that's her skin tone, and we do the same for blush. Well, it's not terrible. I could probably go for a bit of a brighter lip. That's very pale though. I don't know, what do you think? That looks like an anime girl. Okay, so no blush. I hear you. Bob says I need to hear the opening and theme song to the show. Actually, my favorite one is the one where when they transform. I don't think I can play it. Again, I don't know much about copyrights on streams, but I don't think I can play it. But if I could, I would be definitely like dun 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 dun. You know. I'll think about it. Okay, so Dre says it's better to use no blush. Well, now that I'm looking at, yeah, that looks more like her. Okay. Okay, I see where you're coming from. We need to change the colors. I need to go to close. Okay, so can we list something underneath? Okay. I don't think we need to. That's the one that I created for the little girl that looked kind of like 𝘨𝘀𝘀𝘀, so. Okay, the white is too white again. I don't know why it's glowing so much. Is it glowing on... Maybe it's just my screen, I don't know. Let's go for something like this. We found the Sailor Moon opening. Oh, fun fact. I don't know how fun it is. When it was airing on Russian TV, it was dubbed, but first thing is that they translated her name not Usagi but Bunny, and I'm guessing they took it from the English translation. So for like a couple of first seasons she was Bunny, and then they suddenly changed her to Usagi, which was weird. And like I understand where they're coming from. Usagi in Japanese is bunny, basically. And also, we for some reason didn't have the vocals, neither for the opening nor for the ending themes. It was just instrumental. I don't know why. It also sounded really cool. I enjoyed it. I never thought that, that doesn't sound right. No, it did. It sounded very nicely. Really liked it. But for some reason we didn't have the lyrics. The vocals, I mean. Okay, so that's a good blue, I feel like. And then we need the red bow and the yellowy middle. Maybe we could do the white one. I feel like white is a bit better. Because if I do the yellow, then this middle part is also going to be like yellow. I don't like that. We're gonna go with white. It's my creative decision. You cannot argue with that. So I'm going to copy that to her skirt. And do we do a red one or a white one underneath the underskirt, as they call it? So that's the white one, and that's the red one. Well, that's not very red, it's more of like orange, not orange, pink, closer to pink. They both look good, and in first season she didn't have an underskirt. So I don't know, what do you think? Red or white? Bob says, and now my YouTube algorithm will suggest Sailor Moon stuff. Isn't that lovely? Okay, I'm gonna put it as white for now. Still, I would love to hear some feedback because I like both. I'm gonna go for accessories. So she has red boots, like high boots. I don't know. Well, we have that. She's going to be a little bit alternative. She's not the only one wearing like high boots. He's also wearing some, but in blue. Hers are red. Like, that's definitely not it. And that neither, so I'm guessing we're going with that. And let's make them red. Oh, blue also looks nice. I definitely do in the red. She has white accents at the top and also little moons. change something. I don't think we should do white on metal. I feel like it's too much. No, let's do it fully red. Okay. Oh, another option we have, now that I think about it, we could do like a shorter shoe and then do a sock, like a high knee sock or something. I don't know. Let me try that, see how that goes. That's too high. Yeah, that's about right. I don't even know if we can match, if that's going to look good. I also don't know why we're changing only one of them, but we are. Kinda not really a huge fan of the texture that the socks have. Why is it just one? Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna look right, but I wanted to try it, so let me try it. So that's probably not the best shoe to try it with. Yeah, nah. I don't think it's gonna look right. Doesn't matter which shoe we'll try, but let me try another one. Okay, so either this or this. Little coffin that Sailor Moon. Yeah, why not? I have a terrifying movie clip for you. Well, if you say it like that, I don't want to watch it. Okay, like, it would look good if we didn't have the texture on the socks. But this way I don't like. So I guess we're going with the golf theme. And also we don't need the socks. We're gonna take them off. Okay. And we also need gloves. Oh. Okay. That's too high. And that's not high enough, obviously. Well, that's interesting. Now my options are either to change her top. No idea to what, because I don't think any of the other ones would work. They don't have that much detail to like add it, like a bow or anything like that. We could do shorter gloves or no gloves at all. So these kind of look like clean gloves. No, they're alright. They're just some medical colors for them. Maybe they're supposed to be medical. Oops. Okay, we could kind of work with that. We could do some like red bracelets. And also we have a red choker or anything like that. Pikachu talks in movie. Thank you. Really close to Sela. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Obsessed, this game with the most options I've ever seen. Doesn't have enough options. Yeah, kind of. I bet if you go to download different like mods and things like that, you would have enough stuff. But I kind of don't want to, because I feel like that's an extra challenge to try to recreate the characters with what you have. So I also need earrings. We need moon ones, but I don't think we have moon ones in the game. We have hoops. We have small hoops. These ones. Let's probably do these ones because in the show she has like basically this but with moons at the bottom. We can imagine that she has that. This is also really cute, but it's kind of clipping. I think I would prefer that like the ribbon. And let's look for some bracelets. Oh, that is cute. Oh, no, wait, that is cute. Let me just change the colors. Do I have the red one? No, what? Okay, that is red. And I think the rest of them is white. Why am I again changing only the left one? Does it has details? Is it pink? Oh. Okay, well, let's do white. Oh, this is... Oh, I like that. I like that. Can I do both? Yeah. Ooh, look at that. You know what? Actually, she has white accents on her shoes. We could change the socks to white ones. And it's not gonna show up. That kind of shows up a little bit on the left leg. Wanna do both. Yeah, that's good enough for me. I'll take that. Look at her. Also, she does have some hair accessories, but I don't think we can have that in... Like... Yeah, we don't have anything like that, which is fine. Okay. I feel like our first sale is done. Get at that. So we used no CC, no custom content, no mods, no anything like that. And her name is Usagi Tsukino. Okay, she also has a personality, mind you. Okay, this is going to be hard. She only has 4 points. I'm definitely not giving her mind. I feel like she's kind of quite charismatic. And she has to be... Oh, does she? She fights evil. I don't know. Maybe creativity and more charisma? Like, I'm not saying she's dumb. For sure. I feel like just mind is not her strongest point. She's creative because she fantasizes a lot. And... yeah. And she thinks of ways to connect with people too. Can we get a side-by-side comparison with your reference picture? I have a picture of all of them standing together, but I can look up. I can look up just her. She's not in there. Sorry, give me a second. So if we make her a little bit smaller. Look at that. She isn't having her boots in there. It's very close. Yay! I feel like, yeah, with what we have, and I'm gonna Move her under my camera. Other things. Yeah, like that. Yeah, look at that. I'm happy with how she turned out. Okay, so her vibe. Oh, for sure overjoyed. That's Usagi. What would be her social perk? Definitely not good at being alone. I feel like she's good at making friends, because she even made friends with her enemies, which is really impressive. Is she good at taking care of others? Kind of, but I feel like that's not her strongest point. She's very good at connecting with people. Good at romantic relationships? Again, probably not her strongest suit. Like, she's very imaginative and she's romantic. She dreams of her perfect guy and stuff like this, but I don't think that's what is called being good at romantic relationships. Plus, if you watch, especially the first season, I feel like when she does interact with her future boyfriend, she's not very good at it. They kind of have an enemies to lovers kind of dynamic, and she does a lot of enemies. I wish we could make the blouse ribbon heart center gold. Yeah, I wish so too, but that would change the shirt, the underneath shirt, to yellow as well, and I didn't like that combination. Good at cooperating. She is really good at that too, because she has a whole team and she's kind of the leader. She also gathered them all. Let's do good at making friends. And her talent. Ooh, food. Okay, what would be her talent? This reminds me more of like the Winx Club, because they have Musa for music, they have Techno for technology, and I think that they have specifically someone for fitness or art. Yeah, I feel like food, just because she loves eating. So you see that pair folks with this talent love eating and cooking. Actually, food is probably Makota's, because she is very good at cooking, but she loves eating. She could also be a jack of all trades. Bob says I would say fighting evil is her talent, which would be fitness. Ooh. That's an interesting take, because when I think of Usagi, I don't think fitness, because like I said, I think she went to the gym a couple of times because she was influenced, as most teenage girls do, to like lose weight and stuff like this. I don't think she loves to exercise. She doesn't love fighting evil, let's be honest, at least in the beginning of the show. I don't think she ever loves it. She knows it has to be done, and it's kind of her responsibility. I don't see her being happy when she exercises. I feel like food. Probably food. She's a foodie. She may not be good at cooking, but she's good at eating. So maybe they could have something in common. They don't have to all be very, very different. So that's Usagi. So what I'm thinking is that we'll probably create all 5 girls, and then we'll go back to create their like casual looks, their school uniforms and stuff like this. For now, I think that's it. Oh, her voice.
Bichu.
Lani? Miki.
That's very low.
Kite? Nupi.
Kine. Ah, muchitipo.
Don't we have a slider?
Bichu.
I guess
Lino?
not.
Hoopy.
Well, probably this one then. And also her height. Where was that? Okay, I need to look it up actually, because we want to be historically accurate. Oh, 150. She's tiny. She's a baby. Oh, cute. Oh, they have such a range. Like, if we talk about Sailor Jupiter, Makoto, she's 170. So, Makoto will be this tall. Like, I know that they had a height difference, but I didn't think that was that much. I'm closest to Sailor Neptune, and she also has baby hair. But I don't think we share the same character at all. Okay. I think for now Usagi is done. And let's create the next one. So the next one is going to be Ami. And I think I'm gonna go for the same skin color for all of them. She's also going to be a teenager. And I notoriously forgot all their last names except for Usagi. Mizuna, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, didn't forget everything. Also, technically, they would have to have their last name first. Because, again, they're supposed to be Japanese, I think. So, yeah. Okay, so Ami is Sailor Mercury. She is water? She's not like typical water. I think her first power was kind of like bubbles. And then she had some more powers. Hairstyle. She has quite short hair. That's not exactly it. But that would probably be the closest, I think. That would be an interesting take on her. Oh, let me pull up her character. As a reference. Will you be able to see her if she's on a transparent background? I'm not sure about that. Oh, let's try. Kind of like that. Is that okay? I can make her larger. Hope you can see it. Okay, so hairstyle wise, I feel like that is a bit too short, but the other option would be... Wait, what other option did I have? I thought about something else. Ah, this one. That one is very blue. Then I was looking... The one I was looking at was more teal, I think. I also remember her as being blue. If that makes sense. Okay, so either this one or a shorter one. Let me ooh. Okay, that's not the color that we want. Okay, so blue, 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 blue. Oh, she has dark blue here, and a bit more to the green. We could do kind of like highlights at the end. They could be a bit lighter and brighter. Okay, so either this one or this one. Says has gone second character. Yes. Yes. So I'm choosing between this hairstyle or this hairstyle for her. What do you think? Which looks closer? Because I feel like that's a bit too, like, you know. This one is a bit too short, but I kind of don't mind it. Okay, I'm going to start working on her face. Also, her earrings are a little weird. They're kind of distracting me. Because they look like she has bumps on her ears. Not that they're earrings, but where are accessories? Ah, they're here. Okay. Okay, that's better. First is more modern, I think. I mean the short. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so her eyes. So Ami is very sweet. I wouldn't say she's like a typical like shy nerd. She is on the shy side, but I don't know. She's lovely. I like her. I really like her. Okay, so they're going to have probably the same eyebrows because kind of have the same eyebrows, you know. So I feel like we need to make the eyes a bit closer together. And we could change the eyelashes. I think these are the ones that I gave Usagi. Yeah. The bob is too plain. The too short one at least stand as transiply. As. Some of the hairs have a slider for length, I think. What? Here? Where? This one is also cute, by the way. Not exactly what we are looking for. I don't think we have it in the game. Maybe if you install mods, maybe that's how you can get it. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in the game. Hi Mirka, hello. How are you? Okay, at the jawline with not exactly the cheeks. How do I change the cheeks again? In this one. Okay, that's a bit too much probably. Where was the jawline again? That's... Sometimes I don't understand what I'm changing. Okay. I don't see it. I guess I'm misremembering. As I mentioned, it may be with mods. Because I can see people adding things like that. Features like that. Oh, okay. So that's this one. She's looking very cartoonish right now. Oh, I forgot we can change the position of ears. Can just make them a bit smaller. I got distracted. What was I looking for? The jawline. I wanted to make it a bit something. Where did we have it? Ah, there it is. And there are no sliders here. Oh, okay. Okay, that's it. Where did I do it? Here. Kind of like, yeah. Okay. I can say some. Okay, good. Good morning from the other side of the plane. Hi, Prismatic Martian. How long have you been playing this sim? Like 70 hours? So not at all. Not long at all. Just a tiny bit. Have you played Paralives? Do you like life simulator games in general? Okay, that's specifically for nostrils. Okay, I may have to choose another preset for the nose. Okay, and make it high in general. Think like that. And the nose bridge is a bit wider. And also, can we change the size of the nose? Yes, we can. And like this. Can do a bit of a nose tip. Oh. I don't know why it looks... Okay, maybe try another preset. Just... Okay, this is looking promising. No. I just want to move it up a little bit. Okay. And I want it to be a bit more pronounced. She starts looking like an elf, kind of. Maybe let's rotate it a little bit. I don't mind elves at all. Just saying. Both sides would have guessed more than 70 hours. Okay. For a long time I avoided live sims, figured that I don't want to play something I already do in real life. Same reason I don't play survival games, but I started with live sims recently to help me while learning French, since live sims cover the same topics as the typical language textbook. That is so smart, actually. I love that strategy. That's cool. So which ones do you play? Okay, we just recently talked about the fact that some people like creating themselves in live sims. I have always liked creating some characters, some other things, because in general, I'm gravitated towards fantasy, magical things, supernatural stuff, and it's really fun because I especially loved it in The Sims 3. There were a bunch of supernatural beings, and you could really do a lot of things there. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, when I looked at the Paralives roadmap at first, previously, before that, I didn't think that they were going to implement any supernatural paranormal things. Paralives and paranormal, okay. But also I saw that on their roadmap, I think they have a page on Notion. They have a bunch of things that they're going to implement in early access, then in like full development stages. And they have accounts with a question mark, so basically they're like, we don't know if they're going to do it or not, and that got me so excited because at least they think about it. I don't know if they're going to implement it or not, if that's ever going to be an option, but I really like it. I like the fact that there is a possibility for that. Okay, so probably going to make it a bit smaller. Oh, she looks so cute! Maybe the eyes are a bit too much. I'm looking at it. Because she previously had very like big features, and that looked more harmonious with her face. Now that she has smaller features, I feel like it looks really nice. Okay, so that's the height, the arch, and they do have arch brows. I think she looks really cute. Maybe a bit wider. Yeah. Martian says, and Paralives was on my shortlist, but I went with 𝘭𝘂𝘳𝘢 because it's more complete right now. Things like seasons, pets, etc. topics. I am right now in my textbook. Okay, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I understand that. Still want Para. I still want Para at some point though. Why choose when you can have both? Plus, it's developed by a Quebec studio, so the French is native. Oh, right. French is native. Didn't think about that. That's correct. Yeah, I understand Paralives is still in early access, so a lot of the features are not in the game yet. That makes sense, yeah. I feel like that's really smart. What other games do you like playing in general? So, not for your studies, but just for fun. Oh, no, not the eyes, the ears. I feel like she looks so cute. Ah. Again, not gonna do much with the body. I'll just do the standard one. And now the height. I think she's 157. Yeah. Oh, we have 𝘭𝘂𝘵 for reference. That is so fun. I didn't notice that before because I didn't make multiple people. I just made one. Okay, so we're going to go with the same top, same skirt. She also has high boots. So I'm just putting everything on and then we'll change the colors. Oh, we could do that. That's also an option, but maybe for someone else. And she also has gloves. I think they all do. And gonna do the same thingies. Also going to do the same socks. Did we put on both? Yes, we did. And she also have the same accessory on her. And is there anything else? Earrings. I think she actually has like round earrings, something like bubbles. Kind of similar to what she had, but in a different color. Let me actually look that up because the picture is quite small. Yeah, she has round earrings. Okay, now let's change the colors. Hook. What is hook? Ah, that's the back side of it. Okay, it can also be blue. And the pearl is blue. I don't understand why I'm changing only one of the earrings at a time. She also, I think, has a light color. Yeah, something like that. Oh, I like that. Okay. That's really cute. So, the neck accessory. We could also do that, but I feel like that would be too much. We could do that for Usagi, maybe, because she has like a moon charm on her. On her what? On her choker, yeah. Okay, so again, we want to change both. And gonna add in the color and add blue. Now the gloves are going to be white. And the socks are going to be white. And the shoes going to be blue. Okay, so I actually have to decide how dark I want it to go, because I made this like a pretty middle blue, like not too dark, not too light. I think it looks alright. We could go darker. Have to change the accessories, but I don't mind that. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, wait. Edit. Now the ribbon will also be blue. Basically, we could go with this blue. Kind of like, and we just make the ribbon lighter. Kind of like that. And the shoes need to be darker then. I'm gonna match the shoes to this part of the blue. Kind of like that. Yeah, I could also have copied that. I keep forgetting that that is a feature that I can do. That's okay. Okay, we have the blue. She basically has the same skirt as Usagi. And I think that's it actually. Like, I feel like apart from hair accessories, I wish we had like some kind of a tiara. Apart from that, I feel like I think we've done. We have our first two characters. We have 𝘭𝘬𝘬𝘭𝘪𝘧𝘦 and we have Ani. Oh, personality, almost forgot about that. So Ani is definitely on the mind side. 2 points left. I feel like they all are going to have 1 point in physique. And ooh, this is really hard to choose from, because I would give her both, obviously. I think I'm gonna go with creativity, because in my mind and creativity go very close together. So that's what it is. Alright, so it could be the serious one. I feel like if we are going to give someone a serious trait, that's definitely going to be Ani. Not that she doesn't have fun, she definitely does. She's adorable, she's a really cutie. And this is also pretty hard for me because she's a team player. I feel like she's also good at making friends because they're all friends. And she's not a very confrontational kind of person. She's more of like a peacemaker. Especially when Usagi and Rei get into a fight or something like that. They could also be good at taking care of others. I don't know. We have to pick her strongest point. Let's do good at taking care of others. And then her talent, probably technology. Because when we meet her for the first time, she's attending a programming class, I believe. And she's very smart. Let's do technology.
Lino? Hoopy?
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘭.
I like this one most
Phoebe?
of all because it's the highest.
Choopy?
And they're teenage girls, you know. So probably gonna go with this one. Okay, our second character is done. It's been an hour and a half, okay. That's fine. That's fine. I did make Ani quicker. I think because we already kind of have an idea of what we are doing. So next one is Rei. Again, this one I actually don't remember her last name. Hino. I wonder if Hino is something connected to fire, because Usagi's last name is connected to the moon. Ami's last name, like Mizu, is water in Japanese. Let me look it up actually. Oh, it is connected to fire. Ooh. Okay. Cool. We learned something new here today. Okay, So Ray, she's also going to have her last name first.
Lino? Hoopy.
𝘵𝘢𝘬𝘦. Mochi.
Could give her a different. I would probably going to
Fine.
do the same.
Huh.
Okay,
Nipe.
so Ray's height. She's 160. Interchange reference. Yes, thank you. Thank you, I do. Okay. Let's hide Annie and do Ray. There she is. It's kind of fun to place them side by side. Okay, so gonna do the same skin color. Now, Ray. She doesn't really have any freckles, I think. How do I remove skin detail? Okay, and also let's remove the accessories so that they don't distract us. Okay, so she has long straight hair. Let's see what we have. This is not bad, but she has bangs. This is also good. Nope. And that's about it, actually. How many can a family have? I actually don't know that. Let's check it out. Okay, so that's 5. I would imagine 8. Yeah, it is 8. Oh, she's fun. Oh, look at her. Okay, so is it 8? Yes, it is 8. So the typical, I would say. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so Ray, she does have bangs, but they're not like a straight across neat bangs. They're more like a wild bangs. So I kinda am feeling more of these. If anyone wants to give me their opinion, I'm welcoming that. I'm requesting help. So I don't know which one suits her better. This one or this one. I'm feeling more of this one. I don't know. Martian says, I think the idea was for grandparents, parents, and kids. Same as in 𝘂𝘬𝘳. That could be it. I can actually trace it all the way back to the Sims 1, because the Sims 1 family is the maximum of 8 people. So, yeah. I feel like that's the industry standard in a way. Because the Sims have, if you don't install mods, 4 or 8 people maximum in all of their games, actually. So yeah. And apparently in 𝘂𝘬𝘳 is the same way. Okay, so she basically has black hair, but she has purple highlights. So we could do something like a dark purple for her hair. Let me try that. They have very interesting dark hairs because she has, as I mentioned, very like black/purple hair. And there's another character with very dark hair, but her hair is like very dark green. And it also looks really good. Mashin says, okay, I'm a lurk and learned for a bit back in cycles for 30 minutes. Okay, have fun. Hope your learning goes well. Okay, so it's really nice that her highlights are actually purple. You can't really tell that her hair is like purple. You can? We could do this, like even a darker one. An even darker one. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, so yeah, I think this suits her better. Okay, so let's do the face. Start with eyes, as usual. So her eyes, I think, are the same kind of like dark purple. Yeah, they are. Okay, let's do that. Is it vice versa? Okay. Okay, that was weird. No. Okay, let's start with the black one. Oh, it's... We can have different... Okay. Alright. Okay. So we can do the dark purple again. That's too dark. Yeah, something like that. Okay, this is good. And now her eye shape. Like technically, they all have the same eye shape. She's very surprised. What? No way. But I like giving them different eyes, just because it's fun. Okay, and I think eyebrows. Again, more of an arch, and we can make them a little bit higher. Oh, we can have colored eyebrows. Okay. And the eyelashes, I think I'm going to give them all the same eyelashes. That would be fair, right? Okay, I actually like her mouth. I might leave it alone, actually. And face shape. A bit more pronounced chin. I actually like her face shape. Yeah. Maybe a bit smaller eyes and place them something like this. And I'm gonna leave it like that. I think she looks good. I'm really happy so far how they turn out. All of them, actually. Okay, so we have decided on the hair now. We have the clothes and accessories. So her earrings, I don't know if you can see, probably not. She has red stars on her earrings. We don't really have that, unfortunately. And we cannot really see her earrings now that I'm looking at it. Let's go for small hoops then. That's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. She has a red bow. Make it red. And she would have this again. I'm changing the swatch right now so that it's a bit later to customize later. Okay, so she actually doesn't have boots. She has like really neat heels. Not like that, actually. They're not flat. Wait, which category is heels? Do we know any heels? Maybe they're not for teenagers. Oh. Okay, then I think flats is the closest that we can get. Wow, okay. Is it true? Yeah, we can only do heels for adults. Okay. Didn't change her body, I think. Yeah. Okay, okay. Let's do flats then. Right, because I think Minako has shoes with a strap, so we're gonna keep that for her. And like if you look from the front, they are the closest that we can have. Okay, and we also do gloves and the bracelets. The red ones. Both of them, please. I don't know why they do that. Yeah, that's it. And the class, we can actually change them at once because they're white. Okay, she's already looking good. So the red skirt. Her bow is going to be purple. Let's do that. But it's kind of like a very warm and dark purple. Similar to her hair. Maybe even warmer. Kind of like this, and yeah, I think that's it. And then we do the red ruffles. I feel like the shoes are a bit too bright. Do we have the same? Yeah, I think her thing is, her ribbon is a bit not bright enough. We can do the same as shoes. Let me look it up. Let's take this red and put it on the ribbon. Okay, it's a bit darker. That's okay. It looks good. So, I'm coming back to Ray. And I think her shoes are a bit... Yeah, we can do it very good. And her skirt so that it all matches. Okay, the skirt was perfect actually. And Not the gloves, but the bracelets. It may be a bit too bright. It's sometimes hard to judge it because when you do things in comparison, it's easier to understand how they should look. Can we do the ribbon? I guess not. Okay. That was very close. Okay, I think Ray is done. Now let's do her character. So physics, she is smart. I think she's going to be balanced. Although Ray canonically is the most, I want to say aggressive, but she's the most fiery one. And that kind of contradicts the words balanced. But they don't have like the temper kind of thing. So I don't know. She is physically good, she is smart. Not sure how creative she is, but she is also charismatic, so let's do all of that. And her vibe definitely energetic. They thrive the most when they can use their extra energy. She could also be serious though, because she works and lives in the temple, and she is very focused when she does her chores and her job and stuff like this. Hello, Amelia. How are you doing? I'm trying to decide which vibe Ray suits more. I think serious, because energetic typically means that she moves around a lot. She's like very hyper in my understanding. That's not really her. I feel like she's more on the serious side. Thanks for asking. I'm good. How are you? How are you? And her perk. Social perk. I'm glad to hear that you're good. Do you play Paralives? Do you like life simulator games? I don't know. Am I not remembering something correctly? Let's put her as check all trades. I cannot really say that she's she is good at cooperating, but I cannot really put it as her best best quality. She's also good at taking care of others, but again, I'm not sure if that's her main thing. Let's do good at cooperating. If I had to choose between all of them, that would probably be it. Where are you from? I live in Kazakhstan now, but I am originally from Russia. What about you? Where are you from? Okay, I think Ray is done. I would say it looks pretty close. Mila says I'm from the UK. How's the weather in the UK? Do you also have the heat wave? Alright, so on that note, I think I'm gonna take a small little break because I need to get up and stretch a little bit. And as always, I encourage you to do the same. So you can walk around, you can stretch a little bit, you can drink some water, do what's good for you, take a little break. And then we're going to continue. So we have 2 more girls to go. And then we're going to go back and do their school uniforms and do their casual kind of outfits. I have some references. Going to show you some of my favorite ones. And then we'll see. Mila says, I live in London. Good for you. Good for you. I bet it's a lovely place. I heard a lot of good things about London. Right, so I'll be back in a few and then we'll continue. Hello everyone, we are back. Amila asked, how long have you been streaming for? I'm sorry, I missed your message. Honestly, it's really hard to say that because I took very, very long breaks in between my streaming sessions. My latest streak, so to say, I came back to streaming at the beginning of June. So it's been a couple of months now, but the very first stream I started, I think a couple of years ago. So yeah, it depends on what you mean and how you count these things. Yeah, do you stream? And what do you play in general? What do you like? Okay, so Ray's done. Now we have 𝘭𝘪𝘧𝘦. Also, 𝘨𝘪𝘮𝘭𝘪. I'm gonna look for a reference for you. 𝘭𝘪𝘧𝘦 is also a very interesting character, at least to me. She's very protective, she is very strong, but she is also a cutie, she's very romantic. And she's a girl's girl, you know? So I really like her too. I like all of the characters. There she is. Place her here. Make her a bit bigger. She's going to be taller. If we look at height, she's 170. Yeah. So yeah, about right. So yeah, as I have already mentioned, Makoto does sports. She does I forgot to look it up. She does some kind of sport, martial arts, and also I forgot to look up her last name. Kino. We're going to put her last name first. We're still assuming that
𝘭𝘪𝘧𝘢𝘭𝘪.
they're Japanese. And we're going to get rid of the accessories again. Keep forgetting where they are, so that they don't distract us. Hi Dre, how many sailors have you made so far? It's the 4th one now. 𝘨𝘪𝘮𝘭𝘪 it is. She's the tallest so far. Closed something. Oops. No, everything's working. Okay. I thought I closed something important. I didn't. Okay. Will you have tuxedo man? No, that's a girl's stream. It's not for boys. I didn't plan on that, to be honest, because there are technically a lot more characters that we could do, because there are 4 more girls in like the main kind of squad. But if we consider all of the characters, like for example, Usagi has a best friend who is not in the gang, in the sailor gang. She also has a family. She has 2 parents. She has a little brother. She has a boyfriend, and like there's a lot to do. So I think I'm gonna focus on the 5 girls today, because also I want to give them like several outfits. I only gave them 1 outfit, like their sailor outfit for now, and I don't know if I'll be able to do all of them. with like the outfits and stuff. So yeah, that's it for now. Yeah, so basically 𝘨𝘓𝘬𝘭𝘪 has a very similar hairstyle to me. At least that's how I consider that. If I put up my hair in a ponytail, I have always related to her hair because growing up I loved different anime shows, but for obvious reasons most of them don't feature any like textured hair, and that was like I really wanted representation of some sort because, you know, that's just the thing that you want. I don't know, for me it's very natural. And yeah, 𝘨𝘓𝘬𝘭𝘪 was one of the characters that I could relate to in terms of like hair and stuff. Because I also was into a lot of like alternative things, alternative fashion. Oh, not only fashion, but we're talking about looks. And most of the things that I saw and liked, they all had straight hair, and I feel like that kind of affected the fact that I didn't like my hair growing up. So it's not what we're doing. What if I... Okay. Why are we doing that? This is going to be green. That's too white, I feel like. Didn't mean to change that. Why are we doing that? Hey, why are we doing that? Okay, this is fine. So she has green eyes. You could have guessed that probably. Because they all kind of have their main color. It's their theme. But also, I love the fact that they don't all have it in the same way. For example, if we take Ami, her hair color and her eye color are pretty similar. They're all blue. All of her outfit is blue. She is very, very like blue. But if we take Rei, she has quite a lot of purple in her outfit, which is, by the way, a bold move. Because combining red and purple, it's not for the weak, you know? Oh, you've seen some Sailor Moon. Ooh. How long ago was it, and why did you decide to watch it? Because I feel like a lot of boys, men, they associate Sailor Moon with like a girls anime, and that's completely understandable. And maybe they find it hard to relate to female characters, or maybe they just are afraid of watching girly stuff. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But I don't know a lot of people who enjoy girlish anime shows, so that's really interesting for me. I think red or auburn hair is pretty. I liked Rogue from Accent. Oh! Yeah, she's kind of similar in a way. Yo, yeah, I'm back. Sorry. Hi, Amelia. Welcome back. That shirt is too short for American... That skirt is too short. You mean this one? Well, yeah. I can see that, but also, growing up, I didn't have... what's it called? Dress code? We only got it when I was in 10th grade. And I really enjoyed it, honestly, because I did manage to find some things that I liked, and we didn't have super strict a uniform. Like, it's not everyone wears the same thing. We were like, you're supposed to dress classy, basically, that kind of thing, that kind of vibe, and I liked it. Oops. I need to change her eyelashes because they're kind of growing off. Do I give them all these ones? Okay. That feels like a lot, but that's okay. Oh, there are thinner eyebrows. I didn't notice that. But, well, I give them all these ones, so that's okay. Are we okay? Girl? Do I need to... Okay, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna mess with her face a bit more and then we'll decide what to do about that. Because I'm obviously not gonna keep that. What other games do you play? Well, currently, I don't play anything else. I'm not gonna lie. I find it really hard to answer this question because a lot. And it really depends. How do I... Yeah, I want ears. It really depends on, I don't know, the mood, what I'm like into right now. Oops. I could kind of make it bigger a little bit. Currently not much else. I always enjoy 𝘨𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀, which is an indie puzzle game. It's indie not in the way that it's unknown, but it's just de facto made by an indie developer. And they recently put out an update. They added New Zealand. I really enjoy the fact that they have real life maps and they base their maps on real cities. So it's kind of fun. You can see different settings and how different cities are situated kind of geographically, I mean. And by sightseeing, I don't mean in the city kind of things, but rather mountains, rivers, lakes, stuff like that. Do you play GTA 5? No, I've never played that, to be honest. I think the last GTA I played was San Andreas, and I also kind of played it like a life simulator game. So I went on dates, I took photos, well, sometimes I shoot people, but that's besides the point. I traveled around the map, saw different things, you know, stuff like that. So I never played it properly, like doing missions and stuff. And I don't know, my brother did that. I think I was too young for like the missions. Also, I didn't understand the story at all. Like, I didn't know what it was about at all. So I cannot say that I played it, but at the same time it's kind of nostalgic to me because I also played it, you know, so it is hard. Are you excited for GTA 6? Not really, because again, I don't play, haven't played it in a long while. What about you? Are you excited for that? How do I make the brow disappear? Eyebrow size? Okay, I can make it larger. Depth. Okay. Yeah, we fixed it. Cool. Alright, nice. What do you like about it? What are you looking for? For what to? And Trey asked, do you have green eyes? That's another tough question. Depends on the lighting. So my mom has blue eyes, and she has like very blue eyes, very blue eyes. Both her and like my grandma, who is her mom, they have stunning blue eyes. Very like when the sun shines through the water and the water is super clear and it's beautiful, something, these kind of things. And my father used to have gray-green eyes, and I think I combined them all. So in some lighting it looks more greenish, sometimes it looks more bluish, sometimes it looks more grayish. I have more green closer to my iris, but I have more gray-blue away from my iris. I don't know. I always struggle with like when you have to choose when you create your character, for example, like on Nintendo Switch you have a me, and you have to pick one color, and I don't know which one to pick because it's not one solid color, so I usually choose something in between green and blue. But it's not super like in your face kind of blue. You know, so yeah, I don't know. What kind of what color eyes do you have? Okay, I'm gonna mouth a bit smaller. Look at her! The girls are so pretty, all of them. Okay, so let's do our usual ritual. So she has... What kind of earrings does she have? Oh, she has rose earrings. I forgot about that. Ugh. I think the closest we have are these sunflowers. She has very beautiful earrings. I forgot about it. We could do them in a rosy color. Did that change anything? Okay. So let's do pink everything. That doesn't do justice to her earrings, I'm not gonna lie. That does not look like that, but it is what it is. It is what I can do. Yeah, okay. This I'm very excited. Do you have any social, like Discord or Insta? I should have a link to my Insta in the panels, in the links. I don't have Discord yet, no. Okay, so she has a green thing. She has a green thing. We'll probably, yeah, we will do the dark green, so I'm gonna copy that to like the skirt and everything. And we'll see. She looks so good. I really like her. Okay, so the blouse. We kind of have a green swatch, and I also did that, but I think we're going to change that to something else. Let me do it right now. So the ruffle should definitely be green. That's not the color. And then the ribbon is pink. Really pretty pink. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. And let's do the skirt. We'll do a different skirt because we don't want to get... We don't want problems. So yeah, also she has very beautiful shoes, like little boots. And they're also green. Shoes. Do we do a solid color? Or different colors? Okay, Emily, thank you for following me. I can do that after I finish the stream because right now my phone is my camera. Can't do that right now. I think that looks a little more interesting. Different colors. Okay, the gloves. Almost forgot about the gloves. Let's do the gloves, the white ones, and we'll do the bracelet, which is this. And we'll do the green one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that was really quick once we got the hang of it. I think Sailor Moon was the longest. The longest? The longest it took me. So, Makoto is definitely into physics. I think she's charismatic too. And mind. Like, I'm not trying to say she's not creative, but I'm just... Well, she cooks too. I think she's got everything again. Okay, I'm gonna choose it just for now. What kind of energy does she have? Also serious? I think so. Her social perk. Seems good at taking care of others. Feel like she's very good at helping people. And she's also good at cooking. But also fitness. No, I think cooking is her talent. Like, it is both. She does martial arts, but also she is into cooking, so I think I'm gonna do that. They're all so cute. Is her head a bit bigger than the other girls? It might be. Yeah, let's make it like it looks good without the comparison, but might be a bit too big. That looks similar, right? So I guess the smallest. So a bit less. But she's in the middle actually. What if I look at other girls? They are in the middle too. She has this. Let's put them all in the middle. I don't know. She's in the middle. No, actually, can I put it back? She was kind of like somewhere like this. Can be a little different. I just don't want them to look like drastically different from each other. Okay, she's in the middle too. Ah, I forgot about my Tamagotchi. I'm sorry, guys. Tamagotchi break. How do I show you? Oh no! I know it's poopy and it's sick. I'm sorry, guys. I'll take a second. I didn't wake it up in the morning because it sleeps until 10 on its own. But now it's almost 1 o'clock. And it's hungry. No. But it's alright. It's like, it's alive. We're gonna feed him. Like, there's a chef who came out of the what's it called? A flying saucer. And he's going to feed him. I know you cannot see much, but that's as best as I can do, unfortunately. Now he's going to eat his steak. And he's going to be happy. Yeah. Yeah, it's alright. Sorry. Right, so Makoto is done. Makoto is done. And we have our final girl now. Who is Minako. That's not Minako. I'm gonna look up a reference. Okay, she actually has a background. She was not supposed to, I think. No, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, gonna place her underneath everything else. Think something about that. So this is Hinaka. No. She's a girl,
Lino?
she's a teenager.
Whoopee.
And what else do I need? What am I forgetting? Her height. I wanted to look up her height. 155, so still a very small girl. Short, I mean. Wow, that looks just like her. Let me make the reference a bit smaller. Okay, I'm gonna put her last name first too, like we did with the other girls. And yeah, let's start. So I'm gonna start with the hairstyle. I think I know exactly what I want for her, because she has this like half up, half down kind of thing. And I also hope that we can... Is that without the... Can we change the color of the bow? I don't think we can. That's very unfortunate. Does it change with the hair color? Is that the mechanic? No, it's not. Okay. I love how it still looks the same, like when they were a man. It kind of looked like Helga from 𝘭𝘪𝘮𝘧𝘦. I really want to change that bow, though. Can I? No, it's not here. Okay. Okay, whatever. Now, the face. Okay, well, let's work with what we have. Eyebrows and eyes. She has blue eyes as well, right? Yeah, she does. She does. Eyebrows are a bit thinner. They're not, but it's okay. They're gonna be higher. She looks really unimpressed right now. And I forgot, I could have given them more anime highlights and everything. I'm definitely doing that. I need to not forget to do that to the other girls. Okay, so upper eyelid. Not too shocked, but a bit more. Maybe that's a bit too much, honestly. Okay. Okay. The nose. Actually, the nose doesn't look bad. I would only probably make it a bit smaller. And the lips as well. Can we change the width? It's just mouth size. Oh, well, we can change it here. Okay, and a little bit with the face shape. That's the what? The jawline depth. Okay. It's looking alright already. Ah, it's this one. Okay. Gonna make it a bit sharper, and then that might be a bit too sharp. Actually, doesn't look bad. It looks alright, I think. I feel like I want to give her a bit more forehead, if that makes sense. So I want to change her nose a little bit. Like this. Did the thing yeah, the captions got disconnected again. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're working now. Sorry, I need to keep a closer look at that. I guess my things just disconnect sometimes. I don't know. So I was saying I wanted to give her a bit more forehead. So I'm gonna place the eyes a little bit lower. That's probably just the hairstyle's fault, but I still want her to look good with her hairstyle. So I'm gonna move her features a bit down. Aww, it looks adorable. I love the fact that they don't all look the same. Like, they look like they belong together, if that makes sense. But they don't look exactly the same, which I love. I feel like it would also be fun to try to reimagine them a little bit. I mean, like, maybe give them some more accessories or some, like, I don't know, makeup maybe. Something like that that is still in character, because I feel like that's the whole point. But also, oh, she looks like a bee actually. It's not too bad. She looks so cute. But yeah, it's not necessary. Wait, so gonna do the same thing. She also has kind of like Ami earrings. So she has like these little bubbles, I think, right? Let me double check actually. Yeah, she does. Oh, she actually... that's a different outfit, never mind. Yeah, she does have orange. Orange earrings. Okay, so let's make them orange. That's the wrong part. Okay, and we can't see because that's the different one. Okay. Okay, it works now. Okay, now we would have the same choker that we gave to the other girls. It's also going to be orange. She has very bright orange, to be honest. I'm gonna copy that, and we'll see how it looks on the on her outfit, on her uniform. Oops. Okay, so the ruffles are orange, and the ribbon is going to be dark blue. Kind of like this. Yeah, okay. And the skirt is also going to be orange. Nope, that's the one. I already love how she looks. And now we're going to do the shoesies with the strap. These ones. And why do we have one sock? I have no idea. We don't need socks, thank you. So the shoes. Looks so cute. Okay, and the gloves now. The white gloves and the bracelet. This one. She's actually one of the... Never mind. I wanted to say that she's wearing short gloves. But no, not in the first season. Forget that. Okay, that was really quick. Look at her. That's our Sailor Venus. Does she have the same skin tone? Yeah, she does. Okay, there we go. Ah, I forgot about fatality. Oops. I feel like she's very charismatic and creative. And let's do 𝘭𝘂𝘗𝘬. Right, she, I would probably say, is also overjoyed. I feel like they share a lot of similarities in energy with Usagi. She's good at making friends. We could also put her as good at being like in romantic relationships. But no, let's do making friends. Also, I feel like the reason why I wanted to double check her skin tone is because her lips look different. Let me... Yeah, they're not the same. Are we wearing some kind of lipstick? We're not. Okay. It's a weird thing. That's a bit weird. We could give her lipstick to match the other girl's lips. You can tell that their lips are all a different color from her. That's weird. Okay, she can stand out. She can be a little different. That's okay. Did I forget anything in terms of like her accessories? No, we were doing her talent. I don't remember. Let me look it up. It's been a long time since I watched them. She likes to play volleyball. She also likes to sing. All kinds of idol-related activities. She's a jack of all trades. Or we could do music. Let's do music. Why not? I think that's all. I think these are all the girls done. So, you can compare the reference to our image. I really wish we could change the color of the bow. I don't think we can, at least from what I'm seeing. Like, that's not a hair accessory, it's just part of hair. So yeah, but that's alright. It matches her uniform in general. So, there we have all of the girls. Let's quickly have a look at them. So that's Usagi. This is Ami. I really love how they turned out. This is Rei. They also have different heights because they have different shoes on, and that adds to the height. And these are all of the girls. Hey, so I mentioned before that I also want to give them their like school uniform and also their casual outfit. But I feel like it's gonna take me quite some time to do. I do have some references, but maybe we could do it next time. Because we can change their clothes once it's in the game. Once they're in the game. And I feel like for now, it's all good. I really like how they turned out. Maybe I could give Minako a little bit of a smiley in a corner. So that's not what we have chosen. Mouth corner. Yeah, just make a bit more cheerful and maybe a bit more energy in the eye. I don't want her to look scared. Oh, I wanted to give them eye highlights. I forgot about that. Yeah, look at that. Just doing final touches. I feel like the chin's a bit more like pointy. And kind of like this, but also we're going to do a little bit of this. Double checking everything because once they're in the game, cannot change much about them. And I can change their clothes, their hair, but I cannot. Like I can do that with cheats, but I don't want to cheat. And just a bit of a softer look for her. Okay, I'm really happy how they turned out. And again, I have already said that, but I love how they look slightly different from each other. In terms of like face and everything, but also they look good. They look good. Okay, so I think we're going to stop here for today, and next time on Wednesday we are going to continue and give them some extra outfits. I don't even know if I'll be able to finish. I will. Okay, never mind. I just thought that maybe... Oops, I'm sorry if you had the frames. You could see the frames. That's kind of household. Okay. So I need to basically move them in somewhere. I don't think we have a lot where there is 5 bedrooms for our budget. This is a huge lot, by the way. I never noticed that. This we cannot afford. Yeah. So I'm gonna put them on an empty lot for now. Let's do this one. Look at that. They're so cute. Yeah, I definitely want to give them some more outfits. Like their school uniform, there's some casual outfits. They also have some ball gowns, some formal outfits, and their pajamas. I know for sure at least Usagi has a canonic pajama that was featured in the 90s show. It was really, really cute. I wonder if I can recreate that, to be honest. But we'll see, I'll try my best. But it's gonna be all for today. It was so much fun, honestly. I didn't know how that would turn out because, again, I haven't done a lot of character creation in Paralives. And just in general, I didn't... Like, I've only done it, I think, the last time in Sims 3, which was quite a long time ago since I played it. So That was really fun. That was really cool. Look at them all. I'm so happy. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you for all of your messages. And if you just learned, thank you to you too. Really appreciate you hanging out with us as always. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Hope you have a lovely week. I also wanted to say, if anyone is interested in this kind of thing, I'm having an experimental type of stream tomorrow because I wanted to do some art and, well, digital art, and I wanted to make emojis for my channel because I have free slots for them and it makes sense to use them. So I'm gonna do something like that, and if you would like to come, I would really enjoy some feedback because I've never done that before. It's gonna be a first time. I've never done digital art on stream. I haven't done digital art in a long time in general, so I feel like it's gonna be something interesting, at least for me definitely, because I enjoy making art. So yeah, I don't know if you are interested in that kind of thing, you can join. I would really appreciate some company, and some feedback, as I have already mentioned. But that's gonna be all for today. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you tomorrow for art stream or Wednesday for continuing our Sailor Moon journey and makeovers and stuff like this. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you and bye-bye.